Hey guys, this is Matt, the owner of Tales Channel, bringing you the latest in Sonic the Hedgehog news and updates. And today I have a special guest to tag along with me this time, so why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, my name is Robert Safazon from YouTube. I'm a good friend of Tales Channel here, and I'm ready to discuss everything Sonic Boom related.
Alright, thanks for joining us, and today we have a lot of stuff. There was this YouTube channel actually called PNM. Don't know if you heard of them, but they do some, content on Nintendo. They actually interviewed Stephen Frost from Sonic Boom. He's the main producer of the project itself, the video game, and a lot of stuff has been revealed. But let's just talk about the main thing of this video first, which is the absence of Chaos Emeralds. So, that means no Super Sonic, no Super Forms in general. It's just another Sonic Colors, basically. Or Sonic Lost World.
That doesn't necessarily make it a bad game, though.
Of course.
It just means we don't get Super Sonic, and to be honest, I actually know a few gamers who have never even played as Super Sonic, barring Sonic Adventure 2, because they were too lazy or useless to get the Chaos Emeralds. So I think it just means it's more story-driven outside of the Chaos Emeralds, though.
Yeah, this is like nothing new. Super Sonic has been an unlockable thing. You really didn't have to get Chaos Emeralds unless you actually wanted to get Super Sonic in Lost World 3DS. But, I mean, this is nothing new, nothing to really complain about. I mean, but does this mean the Master Emerald won't make an appearance? Because Knuckles...
Yeah, I'm about to say, look at Knuckles, and I'm okay, first, jokes aside, he does look like the kind of Knuckles that, would like to fuse with the Master Emerald, as, apparently Koban Romani 456 told me earlier that he does do this in the comic, apparently, so, and it looks like he kind of already has in the game, if you ask me. I mean, he's buff. But, no, I don't think it means the absence of the Master Emerald. It could be maybe a Master Emerald themed game instead of Chaos Emeralds, which are so heavily prominent. My only problem with there not being Chaos Emeralds is the story might be a little wonkier than usual. That's not saying it's not weird and disturbing as usual, but
yeah.
When you look at the good games, in my opinion, like Sonic 3 and Knuckles or Sonic Adventure 2, it's Chaos Emerald driven story. And then you look at things like Sonic Lost World, the story's a bit like
the Deadly Six and all that.
Yeah, it's just kind of like that's my only reaction to the sound effect, but I think it'll be noticeable. I don't think it'll be a bad game, but it'll certainly be noticeable that it's not in there.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, the Chaos Emeralds are something that have driven the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, basically like the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, they've been the source of power, what Eggman really wanted throughout pretty much the entire series, but now he has new sources of power, and to be honest, I've gotten used to it. I mean, we haven't really seen the Chaos Emeralds since like Sonic Colors, and I don't care. Sonic Colors was a fantastic game. Didn't even mention Chaos Emeralds. Except if you get all the red rings and get Super Sonic, there you go, but in the story-wise, didn't really mention
that was really weird too. I mean, it kind of didn't. You know what? To be honest, those special worlds in Sonic Lost Worlds were terrible in my opinion.
We're not talking about. You see,
yes.
No. I had to stand up like a complete idiot moving my 3DS.
Yeah. Like my family was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to get Super Sonic." And then you get it. 3DS version says, "Nope, no Super Sonic for you."
All right, so I mean, this might be a really good thing. I mean, a different story. It already has been hinted that we're getting some Echidna backstory, kind of like Sonic Adventure.
I mean, when you look at Knuckles, it kind of screams backstory. Tell us why he looks like this, please.
We've been waiting for an Echidna story for a while, so this might be a good thing. And with the recent Ken Penders scandal in the comics, we're not really gonna get that in the comics. So this is the best we got, guys. So
yeah, that's the best we got going.
So enough of that. Let's go ahead and talk about other features that the interview included. So the Wii U gamepad will be used to display maps and upgrades. So we're going to get upgrades in this game?
You know what? That's not as weird as it sounds. Look at Sonic Adventure 2 with all those upgrades.
True.
And those worked really well in my opinion. I mean, you got a certain upgrade. It usually helped in the long run or even the short run going back to old things and using it. For example, the Lost Chow missions, as terrible as they were sometimes, required other items. And if you look at the end game, where Knuckles has to go underwater for a long portion of the game in the last level, and without the air apparatus, that is a terrible...
Impossible.
No, it's not impossible. I did it because I didn't know it existed.
It's not impossible. It's just impossibly challenging.
it is annoying. It is one of the worst things to do in a Sonic game is doing that. But it is possible. I don't think it'll be nice to see that return, especially if Tails is the mechanic again. If he has the tornado, maybe it can get upgraded. I just hope it's not like a Banjo nuts and bolts kind of upgrading kind of thing. If that's the
it
case,
looks
we're in
like
trouble.
more of a Ratchet and Clank type of thing, which is good. I mean, these are basically the developers of, like, some of them from Ratchet and Clank, some of them from Jak and Daxter, some of them from Crash Bandicoot. I mean, it's going to be interesting, but they have incorporated a lot of Sonic in there. So I would like to see how that plays out. But you were speaking about adventure, and it also says that the game will follow an adventure style with currency and upgrades for the characters. Kind of like the rings and how you can get the
black
Chow
market.
items. Yeah, the black market, yes.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say this in the discussion later. But if we get a Chow Garden on this game, it will be the last game I play on the 3DS because I will be playing that 100% non-stop. Give me my portable Chow Garden Sega.
Better than Pokemon.
Better than Pokemon. It's incredible. I spent hours and hours and hours just playing with Chow, getting them items, playing the stupid racing level with Tails to get those rings because apparently I thought that was the easiest. It's not, but still, I would love it. I would honestly, if Sega sold a Chow Garden game for the 3DS for $70, I would buy it. It would be worth every penny. But probably not everybody else would be thinking that.
Alright, so, I mean, same thing. I mean, if there is a Chow Garden in this game, that'd be cool. But let me just read a few more of these things in line and we can talk about them. The game is more challenging. It arises from a skill in combat. Opposed to the enemies just becoming tougher. All the levels in the game are connected to the story and its locations. And you can mainly use 2 characters at a time during gameplay, but all 4 will show up in hub worlds and boss fights. Okay, I'm just gonna read those 3 right now. We'll discuss those 3. There's like 4 more left. But hub worlds, whoa!
It just sounds a bit more like what we've seen before.
That's cool. I mean, hub worlds, man. When have we gotten hub worlds in a Sonic
Super
game?
Super Mario Galaxy. No, okay, imagine Super Mario Galaxy plus Generations.
But they said hubs. That means there are multiple hub worlds. That is a good thing.
I'm trying to think if there's any, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Super Mario 64. There are different tiers to the castle, but every tier has its own location. It might be like
kind of like the Lego Movie video game, almost. I don't know.
Yes, yeah. He loves that game, by the way.
I love that game too.
I want to point out something real quick with the organic difficulty change. And although the enemies don't get tougher, but the like this combat and the worlds themselves get difficult, sounds like Sonic Heroes. Just like Sonic Heroes.
Definitely.
Which was buggier than an anthill, but
whatever.
Still.
And it's one of the, most played Sonic games, most liked Sonic games. So, who knows?
I wish you could customize the team, bro. Like you could have Sonic as the speed, and plus.
I mean, you can now. I mean, you could do Sonic AB, Sonic. It's kind of like Sonic Advance 3.
Ugh.
But no, except the Sonic and Amy, and they won't change their abilities. According to the characters, they'll have the same abilities. Which is a good thing, because I hated when Sonic had the hammer when you were partnered up with Amy, and it was like, ugh.
sound like Snake there for a moment, but you know what? I just remembered something about Sonic Advance 3. It was either that or 2 I'm thinking of, but Tails was broken in that game.
He really was. No, Creed was broken in that game. Oh my gosh. But
Let's just skip the entire level.
Yeah. Alright, but let's talk about all levels in the game are connected by the story and its locations. So, we'll basically be getting kind of...
Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, this is the game a lot of people have been asking for. It may not have the title of Sonic Adventure 3, but so far we have seen a lot of adventure stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a mistake. Okay, I think the only reason it's not called Sonic Adventure 3 is because of the lack of Chaos Emeralds.
But
if it had the Chaos Emeralds,
it's also
it'd
the
be
TV show. You got the TV show right there.
Yeah. Well, what they could do, they could be calling the game Sonic Adventure 3, and then the TV show could be called Sonic Boom Adventure 3. The series, the book, the movie,
I know,
the game.
because if this game is really good, then I mean, we'll consider it to be a Sonic Adventure 3, and then the actual, if we get one, Sonic Adventure 3 is bad, we'll always be considering this as our Adventure 3. So
let's be the reason I think. Sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Another reason I don't think it's called Sonic Adventure 3. This ties into the Chaos Emerald loss. Adventure 2 is a true sequel to Adventure, because remember in Adventure you had Chaos basically destroying the entire city.
Yeah. And
then the next game you've got I almost said Master Chief.
Biolizard.
Eggman with the Chaos Emeralds. So I think it's pretty much only Chaos Emeralds, but I do think if they called it Sonic Adventure 3, it would sell like hotcakes.
You got the God of Destruction. You got the Ultimate Life Form. What are we gonna have
got
next?
Knuckles the Echidna, or
That's
as
pretty much...
Dominic says, Fingers the Enchilada. But anyway.
All right, let's get on to the other 4 things. Let's start off with the first 2. There'll be points in the game where you are required to use a certain character to proceed. The game will be very character-driven, with a lot of focus put into each individual character and their unique abilities.
Sonic Heroes,
Yep. Sonic Heroes 2, man. There's really
like,
nothing we could say there. It's Sonic Heroes 2.
Yeah, it's Sonic Heroes meets Sonic Adventure.
Pretty much.
That they could have called it that. You wanted Sonic Adventure 3. You love Sonic Heroes. Well, we're giving you both. Sonic Heroes Adventure. Boom.
There you go.
There we go. That's the new name.
All right, so the 2 that sound really interesting right now, we will definitely be seeing other characters from the Sonic series making an appearance. These will be revealed over the coming months. And in another interview, they were asking about Shadow. And Stephen Frost, also as the producer of Sonic Boom again, said he likes Shadow and he wants to see him in this game, which usually means we're getting Shadow. But that's really all we know. There's
a problem though.
There's a problem?
Doesn't mean they're playable.
Yeah, true. These are the only 4 characters that are playable. Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles, and this has been revealed already. I mean, I don't really care as long as we get to play as these other characters for once. I mean, there's a problem when it's Sonic games and there's too many characters playable. We've seen that in Sonic 06. We've kind of seen that in Sonic Adventure 2. Because, okay, let me be clear here.
Let me be clear.
Mr.
Okay, Obama, what do you got to say?
Everyone plays Sonic Adventure 2 for the speed stages. Nobody likes treasure hunting. Nobody likes the mech stages. I mean, some people do like them, but in majority, nobody likes them. And that's kind of the problem with having too many characters.
I did like it. So I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm sure.
I mean, whatever.
You'll never look at me the same
Opinions,
again.
man. I mean,
but here's the reason why, though, is it changed things up. You didn't. Okay, I wouldn't have minded going through the entire game, speed stages, and I will admit the treasure hunting stages were a complete chore, but it changed the game up so it wasn't the same thing. I wouldn't get bored of anything.
That is true.
And I kind of did like Eggman stages, just because it's Eggman. Who doesn't want to play as Eggman, the big plump guy himself with the giant stash, like Mario meets an egg?
But I mean,
So-
we've gotten too many characters, and we've seen how that plays out in Sonic 06.
Let's
So
look at the intro of Sonic Lost World. Too many characters!
the Deadly Six themselves are too many characters. So
And then wait, I think it's Sonic Generations I'm thinking of with the is Birthday Party? What? So many characters, I don't even think I could name them all.
I could probably, but that's for another time. I don't want to drag out the video. But anyways, we're probably gonna get Shadow. Let's see if we get some other characters in there. But another important one is inspiration for this game is being taken from Sonic 2, Sonic Adventure, and Sonic Generations. Obviously,
That scares me.
it scares you where?
It scares me. Inspiration is driven from Sonic 2. I hope it's not like Donkey Kong, where you got the side character completely useless. You can't play as them individually.
It's already been confirmed that you can play as any character. So if you want to be
I
Tails
just
and
wanna
Knuckles, Amy and Knuckles, Knuckles and Knuckles, no, kidding.
That would be too OP. No, I just want to know more about what they mean by Sonic 2. Sonic Adventure is clear. Sonic Generations, I think, is 2D and 3D combined. Like your 3D some part of the stage and then 2D in the other part of the stage. But I don't think that would work from what we've seen because it does look like just 100% 3D. I don't think it would work well as a parts in 2D, but we shall see.
Alright, but that's pretty much it that we got from this interview. So, okay, let's recap really quick. Chaos Emeralds, no show. Wii U gamepad will be used as map and upgrades. Adventure style, organically challenging. All characters and levels are connected to the story and its locations. You will mainly use 2 characters at a time. Hub worlds, boss fights. More characters coming soon that aren't playable. The game will be character driven, which will focus on the individual character and their abilities. Are you kidding me? We're recording. And this is PK Sparks, but you can't hear him. But let's continue. Inspiration is being taken from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Adventure, and Generations. So that's pretty much it. PK Sparks is in here, but he's not. You can't really hear him since he's not recording.
There is one thing though I could pass along from him is his reaction to there not being Chaos Emeralds went a little something like this. I do say, ha 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 ha.
That's why I hate him. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Let's wrap up this 18-minute video here. Thank you for watching. This is Matt, the owner of Tails channel. If you were informed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to Safazon too. He's really cool. He does Pokemon stuff. He does the remastered series, which I'm also a part of. He does interviews
Podcasts
with other famous PokeTubers and just regular YouTubers around. And he's in Lumio Station, that giant big collab channel. And PK Sparks, who just magically came in here, which you can't hear him, but he's here. He does Mario stuff, Lumio Station stuff, and just, I don't know. So, thanks for watching. This is Matt, the owner of Tails channel once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to leave your opinions below, and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Alright, see ya.
Alright, Matt, do me a favor. Tell me that Sonic Boom... just tell me. Just tell me.
What?
Just tell me.
Sonic Boom doesn't have any Chaos Emeralds in it.
Yes, it is. That is the dumbest thing.
So
Wait. I'm not done holding my sides.